Hey, welcome back to another stream. In this one, we are going to slightly modify the About Me section. So I want to add some links to the items that I've added in here. When the users click on the age of 12 in here, for example, I want that link to take them to the QNote blog. I just want to make this section a place where people can also see the proof of these things that I put in here. And I think the best way to do that is to give just links like these. But obviously this kind of looks ugly. And instead of underlining the links, I think I'm going to change the style to have dots instead of a full line. So it will be more subtle. And when you zoom out, it would be less visible. I mean, this kind of looks convoluted, but I don't want that. So I'm probably just going to put dots instead of straight lines. So there's a way for you to replace these lines with just dots, and that's what we're going to do. All right, let's get started. So currently, how are we rendering these things? These things are rendered as list items, right? And if I want to put links inside them, that means I have to modify the JSON and I have to change the structure a bit. I have to create like a custom placeholder replacer, because in each one of these, I'm going to put the links in different places, right? In this one, only this text, the age of 12, will be a link, and the rest will be just normal text. To do that, I can either put something like a placeholder in here. I can replace this part with a placeholder, and then I can have another JSON where I can define what text and link is going to go inside here. That's not a good approach. And I was thinking about what we can do. And I think we can use Markdown to achieve this effect. So we have a component that we use in the blog called Markdown, right? In the blog posts. Here. I'm going to do the same thing. And in Markdown, you can actually have unordered lists, just like what we have in the About Me section. So I'm going to use this. I'm going to change the JSON to have a Markdown text instead of the list items. And yeah, that should exactly do the same thing, and we should also be able to put links inside our text very easily. So let's get started. So I'm going to replace this unordered list with a Markdown component, and I'm not going to have any custom components inside. It's just going to be plain Markdown. One class that I'm going to change is the list padding in here. So this Markdown component is going to have list padding class. Okay, and well, I'll just keep these in here for now. Actually, I'll comment these out, but I need to reference this list item style somehow. Okay, let's get started with creating the JSON. So we have an array inside in here. Since JSON cannot contain multi-line strings, I think the easiest thing for us to do is to append \ends to the end of this thing. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do in a minute. So I'm going to append \ends to the end of each one of them, and I'm going to join these elements when rendering them. So okay, so the items array looks like this now. Let's go back, and inside this Markdown, I'm going to say about me.items.join with a \n, and let's put this in double quotes. Okay, so if I take a look at the website now, so you can see our list items are listed in here. Well, they're not list items actually, they should be paragraphs, because we did not put stars at the beginning of them. So to do that, I'm going to go back to my JSON again. So if I select all of these and put the star in here, and if I go back, these are going to turn into list items. Yep, they're list items. Now I need to apply the styles to them. So I cannot apply class names on them anymore, because, well, I'm giving the class name to Markdown. How is it going to pass the class names into the child elements, right? The easiest way for us to do that is to use another type of selector. So we're going to select the list items inside the unordered lists. So we are going to modify the about me module.sass. Okay, so the class name is list padding, and we're going to move the list item style inside in here. We're going to put it under the list item selector. Okay, and we're going to do something similar for the other list item style before one. So we're going to say list item and oops, come on. Okay, before, and we are going to get rid of these ones. Tab these in. Okay, now they should look exactly the same actually. Well, except this part maybe. We'll figure it out. So what's happening in here? There's an unnecessary new line. So maybe we put, yeah, these backslash n's are not necessary because we are already joining them with a backslash n in here, right? So I can get rid of these things. Actually, I can select all of them at once. Okay. And now if you go back to the website, that looks exactly like the one that we had before. Good. It's now complaining about something else. Let's see. About me, list item style is defined but never used. Media carousel is defined but never used. Okay, it's just saying we should clean up the imports. Okay, that's fine. All right, cool. So now we can get rid of this and we can proceed with the next step. The next step is to add links inside our Markdown. So I'm going to just use the Markdown syntax in here. So this is the part that's going to be highlighted. Let's take a look at the designs again. The age of 12 in the first one, 10K downloads, Windows Phone Store in the second one. So let's go to the second one, 10K downloads, Windows Phone Store. This is the second one. So what's highlighted on the next one? Programming live streams is live streams. That one is highlighted on the other one. What about the next one? Teach parkour, car reviews, graphics design. Teach parkour, car reviews, and graphics design. Oops. Okay, I have the links for these ones, so I've just copied them here actually. So let me just drag them inside IntelliJ. So let's paste them here for now. Okay, so this is the car reviews one. So that goes in here. This is the parkour one. That goes in there. This is the programming streams one. This is the 12 age one. So age of 12 programming, 10K downloads. That goes in here. Okay, let's clean these up and let's check if these ones actually work. You're going to change the styles, by the way, don't worry about them. So this one goes to the blog. Yep, that's fine. This one goes to another blog. Good. Let me open them in new tabs. Yep, that one goes to my video. Let's close that. That's my Instagram video. I'll let you check it out. Okay, so that's me. That's the car review that I filmed. I miss driving. Anyway, and this one goes to my website. Huh. Okay, this one goes to my website. Oh yeah, we haven't specified the link for this one, did we? Actually, I haven't thought about what I'm gonna put in here. I can do that offline, but this is just a proof of concept, right? It works. Okay. So now we have to style these links, and the easiest way for us to do that is going to be something like this. So where is this element actually? So this is inside the list item. This is a link inside the list item. So we can say something like this, and color is going to be, let's see what color we use for the body. So I want it to be a slight, oh, okay. Actually, we should replace this with that. Oops. Okay, color, so we use that one for the text color. Let's use the same one, but I want to make it slightly lighter. Just make it slightly lighter. Text decoration, underline, no, dotted. Okay. They're not dotted actually. Underlined. Oh yeah, there you go. Okay, so it turns out what we needed to do was set the text decoration to underline and the text decoration style dotted. Okay, and I think I want to change the color to be just a tiny bit lighter actually. So let's try that. Is that too light? Nah, that's okay. That looks good. Okay, so this is how the About Me section is going to look. Actually, that's a bit too long, right? Let's just... Yeah, that's better. Let's keep it to a minimum. Keep the length to a minimum. Yep. So we don't need to say programming live streams. I'll just say live streams. Okay. All right. Well, this is it. Oh wait, this just broke. I forgot to put this in here. So yeah, I will see you on the next stream then.